Hey YouTube, so today's video is going to be on the C Sharp Interactive. This is a 5-minute walkthrough on the basic features. So if you guys have ever used LinkPad, you know LinkPad is a more easy way to write down some C Sharp code without actually having to open a whole new console application, Visual Studio, in case you wanted to write some code that you weren't sure what would happen. And now Visual Studio actually has a C Sharp interactive window in which you can just jot down some code and see the output. So I'm loosely following the GitHub documentation walkthrough and just showing a video tutorial on the basic features. I'm not going to go into anything too complicated, it's just a 5-minute walkthrough. So what you're going to do is go to View, Other Windows, and you'll see the C Sharp interactive window. I already have mine open. So let's just write some code and see what happens. So we can first start with console, and you'll see right away that IntelliSense pops up. This is something that I really liked compared to LinkPad, because the free version of LinkPad didn't have IntelliSense baked in. So let's just try console.writeLine hello world. And by hitting enter, you'll see it printed hello world. So that's something very simple. You don't have to open a console application. Just type it in here and you'll see the output directly, in case you had some questions about how code actually worked. And they have a help menu if you just type in pound help, and you can see all these keyboard shortcuts and what you can do. And you can see right here, example CLS is to clear the screen. So let's try something else. So one thing is called usingoutSystem.io. You can see IntelliSense comes up, everything looks good. Oh, semicolon. As you can see, since the line didn't terminate, it gave a period because it was smart enough to realize I didn't finish executing it, so it was waiting for the semicolon, which is something very useful. So if you wanted to go back in history, all you have to do is hit Alt up, and you can see that it came back, and then you can use your backspace key, and then you can edit whatever you want. .NET, there you go. And another example is like var x is equal to, and Visual Studio realized I wasn't finished with it, so I have to do 5. So imagine I wanted to see what was stored in 5. Stored in x. So an easy way is just typing in x and just hitting enter, and you can see it prints out 5. Or you can do it the conventional way, console.writeLine x, and you'll see 5 was printed out. And there you go. It's a simple tutorial. If you want to check something out, let's see what else we can do. Var list is equal to new list of string, and let's just call it name1, name2, semicolon. We're good. And let's try dump out console.writeLine list of 0. And as you see, we have name1. So it's a really good, easy way to execute code that, especially for one-liners, if you want to just type out some code and see what happens, what happens if you get a null reference, or if you try to call null on a property, or any kind of situation where you aren't sure of the outcome and you don't really want to run your whole solution. This is a very good way to see what happens when you aren't really sure of the outcome of some code you typed in. And that's it.